impeachment process is on pause and will likely remain until the start of the new year. In the meantime, both sides aren't showing much holiday spirit towards each other. John Lorcan reports.
President Trump at a weekend event in Florida blasting the House for impeaching him.
They are violating the Constitution totally. They're violating the Constitution.
The matter's at a stalemate for now since House Speaker Nancy Pelosi hasn't sent the articles of impeachment to the Republican-led Senate.
Crazy Nancy, she's crazy. It's so unfair. She has no case.
But newly released government documents show the White House's budget office ordered the Pentagon to freeze security funding for Ukraine less than 2 hours after President Trump ended his phone call with Ukrainian President Zelensky in July.
Until we hear from the witnesses, until we get the documents, the American people will correctly assume that those blocking their testimony were aiding and abetting a cover-up.
Pelosi wants Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to agree to rules for the Senate trial. One White House official thinks Pelosi will eventually give in.
She will yield. There's no way she can hold this position.
Until there's movement on one side or the other, the president and the rest of the world will have to wait to see what happens next.
President Trump, release the emails. Let the witnesses testify. What are you afraid of?
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Thank you, John. Just days after President Trump was impeached, a group of Arkansans showed up to Congressman French Hill saying they're going to hold him accountable for voting no on that impeachment. The group, Indivisible, Little Rock and Central Arkansas, delivered over 100 letters to Hill's office on University Avenue. They say voters are worried about the continued foreign interference in American elections and say her statements for congressmen have failed to fulfill their oaths to support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Our job as Central Arkansas voters, as Congressman Hill's constituents, to keep showing up at his office, to keep calling him, to keep emailing him, to keep messaging him and letting him know that we expect him to listen to us because we are concerned about our elections, we're concerned about our votes, and by not holding President Trump accountable, he has failed to protect our elections.
Congressman French Hill released a statement which reads in part, you can see it on your screen, I'm grateful to everyone in Central Arkansas who has contacted my office to express their views on impeachment in a civil and respectful manner. The only way that we can work towards moving the country forward is by listening to one another. You can see that full statement on our website.